Beth, and I am the owner of LW Imaging and Love and Wanderlust Boudoir. I am here today in my studio, and I am just doing a little bit about me so you guys have a little bit idea on who I am. Buckle up and let's do this thing. I've been a photographer for 10 years. I am a graduate of the Algonquin College photography program. I have had my business for 5 years. 4 of those years I have been into more of the boudoir stuff. This past year I have done a little bit more boudoir just because of our lovely pandemic that we are going through right now. And weddings kind of got a little bit on hold, so I was able to still be able to do what I love, which is take photos of beautiful people. And that has basically been my life for the past year. I opened my studio in January 2020. Yep, just before that pandemic hit us. Great, right? And it's just been kind of a little bit of a ride since. I was also the winner of the Ontario Wedding Awards in 2020 as the best photographer in Eastern Ontario. So that was super cool. I got to go to Toronto for that. I was not expecting it at all, but it was so much fun, and it was so great to get to meet a whole bunch of different vendors from all inside Ontario. And so that was super, super cool. I've also been nominated a few times for the Ottawa Wedding Awards and the Faces Magazine Awards. I have been published many times for my wedding and my boudoir work. So one of them was also in the Faces magazine for Ottawa. And so that was pretty exciting, being able to be recognized within the Ottawa community. So that's a little bit about my ride that I've been on for the past little while. So I am a huge wine and coffee fanatic. If I don't have wine or I don't have coffee, I probably have wine or coffee. So thinking about that, 1 minute. That's better. Cheers, friends. Grab some wine and let's keep going. So I fell in love with boudoir back in 2017 when one of my friends asked me to do some boudoir photos for his wife, who had just had twins the year before, and she wasn't too in love with her new mom bod, which was rockin' by that point still. So I was super jealous. And we ended up having so much fun. We turned it into a couples boudoir shoot, and that was my very first boudoir session, and we did it at their house. And it was so much fun. So I knew from that minute when I left that I needed to keep doing this and keep empowering women and building that confidence, because there's nothing better than feeling confident in the skin you are in and wanting to love yourself. Like, it's super hard to be able to do that. So having me there as like a little bit of a cheerleader, telling you you're doing an amazing job, is one of my favorite things to do. And I love being able to make people feel amazing about themselves, because everybody deserves to feel amazing, am I right? And since then, I have empowered probably close to about 50 people, and it has been so great, and I am super in love with it. So being able to open my studio back in January was a huge accomplishment for me, and it was like, I just knew I needed to do it. I've had so many people tell me that they have been super self-conscious about themselves, and then after they do their shoot, they feel so much more amazing. And like, the confidence building that happens from the moment you walk into the door to the moment you leave is from like 0 to 60 in 1 hour, because that is exactly how long it takes for your boudoir shoot. Sometimes we go a little bit longer. I lose track of time a lot. Sorry, not sorry. And you get your professional hair and makeup done. I mean, who doesn't like getting professional hair and makeup done? Like, I had to do this myself because we're in quarantine right now. And yeah, I would much rather have my girls be able to make me look like a beautiful bombshell. So Yeah, it's a great big fun girls' day. I have an all-female team. Everybody is here to pump you up, make you feel amazing, and just help you own the skin you're in, because everybody deserves to do that. The pandemic did put a little bit of a bummer on some things, but I decided that it wasn't going to stop me. I went balls to the wall, pedal to the metal, and I just kept going and going and going. I redesigned a whole bunch of stuff. I did a lot of new business things, and I wanted to continue to grow as a photographer. So I took a lot of different types of education, and I did a lot of different business education stuff. And I ended up getting my Facebook group pumping up with a whole bunch of women and non-binary folks. So if you wanted to join that, the link is somewhere on this page. I think probably in my bio. I will try and link that for you, or you can just send me a message through the chat and I will happily send that to you and you can join yourself. Sorry guys, it is only for women and non-binary folks at this time, just so that I can keep everything a little bit more open for women, because we have a lot of girl talk in there and it's super fun just to have a new girl gang to hang out with online who don't judge you. It's a judgment-free zone. It is a body positive, and we help you as much as you can into making you feel like an amazing human, because everybody deserves to feel amazing. So yeah, definitely feel free to join that. It's totally free and it's super fun. And if you want to get to know me a little bit better, I'm always in that group. I am one of the most of the admin. I have 3 other people that help me, which is super amazing. I am so grateful for those girls. They help me so much, because I would lose my damn mind if I didn't have anybody else there. It's basically another business, so it's super, it can get time consuming, but it is 1,000,000,000% worth it, and I love everybody in there 2 pieces. So definitely join. It's the Badass Babes Club on Facebook if you just want to kind of search for it, or you can send me a message through the chat. Now a little bit about weddings. I don't usually book too many weddings. Well, I mean, pandemic kind of didn't help with that a little bit now, didn't it? But I usually only book about 5 to 10 per year, just because I want to give my full self to everybody and my couples. They deserve to have someone who cares, who wants to help them, and who is knowledgeable at the same time, but also not annoying, because I'm not annoying, I promise. I send you a whole bunch of information to help you with your planning process. I create a timeline that is best with with the lighting for that day, when time your ceremony is and what time your reception is. I always build it around that, and I give you suggestions on how to plan out your day photo-wise. You can obviously keep making that timeline even bigger for your own personal use, so that you can follow something as well for the day of getting ready, because we can lose track of time real fast. Wedding days go by so fast, you have no idea. It is craziness. Like, you think you will only need 4 hours of photos? No, honey, I'm sorry, you're gonna need 8, because you're gonna want everything captured. At least 8 hours is what I always recommend, because it goes by so fast, it's crazy. For right now with the pandemic though, 4 hours is pretty typical. It makes a lot more sense. If you're doing an elopement, we can totally do that. That is awesome, and I would love to be there for you. Hey, and if you need a witness, call me. I am there. I love weddings so much. So I am more than happy to be one of your witnesses. We can go and climb the Gatineau Hills. You can bring your officiant, bring another witness. It'll be so beautiful, especially if we do it in October, which is the best time for photos for fall. On your wedding day, I am more than just your photographer. I am there as your friend. I want to make sure you look your best at all times. I fix your bouquet, I fix your veil, I pin the boutonnieres for the guys, because fellas, it is hard. The amount of people that don't know how to do it, it's pretty challenging. That's totally cool. I am there, I got you, I will do my best. I'm your hype girl, I make sure your nerves are great. I am literally the life of the party. I am super crazy, but in the good way. And all around fun. I want to make sure that you're having a great time at all times. And if there's anything that happens that day, I want to make sure that you don't know about it, because you're the ones that are having all the fun anyways. You're the ones that are getting married. You don't need any friggin' whatever drama happening that day. No, that's why you got your buddies there with you, and especially your vendors. Your vendors are amazing at taking care of you, making sure everything runs smooth that day. Any hiccups, brush it off. It's totally fun. Don't even worry about it. Shit happens, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be great no matter. So that's a little bit about me. If you have any questions, I would love to chat with you guys. We can set up a phone call if you want to do a boudoir shoot, or we can set up a Zoom call. We can meet virtually, because I would love to do that. There is a link on the website for you to check out, and you can book those times with me. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this and stay safe. Bye now.